I have been horribly sick for the past couple weeks, and I have watched a ton of movies. And one of the things that I have started doing was waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning because my sleep is all screwed up and just accessing my iTunes digital library.
This movie comes with a digital copy that plays everywhere. So now, as well as watching the movie on TV, you can quickly and easily put it onto your computer. Portable media player,
And didn't think anything of it, but as this past couple of days I felt really good, I started watching some of my core favorites from when I was a kid. The Indiana Jones trilogy, the Back to the Future trilogy, and then just last night I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I wanted to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now I know for a fact we had it on the digital library because my youngest, had it on the iPad, and we were on a family vacation, and her older cousins are not allowed to watch that, and so my sister-in-law was in the corner complaining that my 4-year-old was watching an inappropriate movie on an iPad where her kids couldn't. So I distinctly remember that, and I know for a fact we had it on the iPad. And so at some point, I had to have had it on iTunes, but it wasn't there. As I went to go through, I have every single version of Ninja Turtles, even the two newer movies that I'm not the biggest fan of. We have all of that stuff digitally because they came with digital codes, but one is not there. And as I go to look, you can't even buy it unless you purchase it as part of a bundle right now. So I have all of them, and it'd be pointless to spend the extra money to get a bundle. So as we go through here, let's see, I'll just go to the app, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 through 3 movie collection that you can get for $30, which includes the first one as well. Then there is a Warner Brothers 100th Family Heroes bundle, and that is also included in that, and that was $44. But then you can buy all of the other Ninja Turtle movies by themselves. Ninja Turtles 2 is, well, I already own it, so I can't tell you how much it is. And so it just shows that there's that. And then Ninja Turtles 3, you can also buy that, and that's it. So even to purchase this, if I wanted to purchase this, it's not here. So I don't know if there's like funny business with the rights going on, and or if there's something to do with the possible 4K coming out. And so now all of a sudden, like, they're digitally stripping stuff. Now, you could say 80s, maybe you did download it, or maybe you used a different service instead of iTunes to get it. Maybe you used Google or something else. Well, I've been an iTunes guy from the beginning because the iPad, but it's very possible because we have a few things on Amazon and we have a few things on Vudu, and depending on how those digital codes came in, I didn't always put them in. And so maybe if there was an option to not choose iTunes, maybe it's somewhere else. So it's very possible that it's completely lost. But the reality is, if I wanted just that single version of the movie digitally, I can't buy it right now. I have to purchase the big bundle pack. And so now I'm paying more money because I already have those other versions. And so it just goes back to that whole thing of, you don't own this stuff. Digitally is just a long-term rental. It can go away at any time, and it's something that, without permanence. Now I can actually go in and pop this in any single time I want, but that was frustrating. 2 o'clock in the morning, I wake up, I'm in bed, I'm not feeling good, and I just want to click the button and watch it because that's all I have hooked up. Well, I ended up coming in here and popping the tape in and just having a good time. But it was just kind of a very frustrating thing. And, I've always really been a physical media guy. The digital library was always a bonus or a cherry on top. But I've always said that you don't own it. And it finally hit me in the face, like the time that I actually wanted to access it and use it, something I'm fairly certain we've had before. It wasn't there. And I don't know. I don't know if it was removed, or maybe, I mistakenly put it on like Voodoo or something else. And either way, I've never purchased anything digitally. So everything that I have ever done was redeeming it through those paper codes that come in the Blu-ray cases themselves. And so that's just that. it was a very frustrating evening. It ended up, being fine because I own the movie and I have multiple copies and I was able to watch and enjoy it. But in the pain that I'm in and trying to get up and doing all that, it would have just been easier to lay in bed and watch the movie with a click of the button. But you don't own things digitally, you never will. Physical media is king, and it always will be. You're going to want to check out this video right here. And with that, remember to watch a movie today, and I'll catch you guys next time.